radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are doing a pick a card on what is going on in the next 2 weeks for money, career, and finance for you guys, and you can pick more than one pile. Before we get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you like your own private personal tarot reading. I don't do payment through Instagram DM. Be aware of fake accounts. I'll never DM you first. My only Insta is linked directly below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and so much more on there. And beyond that, we're just going to get right into it. So we have group 1 with the red stone, group 2 with the purplish brown stone, group 3 with the yellow stone, and group 4 with the green stone. So take 3 deep mindful breaths, pause the video if you need to, center yourself, center your intuition, and pick the pile or the piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the red stone, let's get right into it. Money, career, finance, what is going on for you guys over the next 2 weeks? So the first card we have that was under your stone is Entertainer. Okay, this one says put yourself out there and bring out the best in you so that you can get noticed. You could be drawn to careers in theater, dancing, music, or any type of entertainment. If there is a talent that you can turn into money, it's time to think outside of the box. So tapping into this energy, you guys are being asked to entertain people in some way, whether it's through, you know, painting, drawing, digital art, theater, singing, dancing, expression, poetry, blogging, vlogging. There's so many forms of entertainment. See what else comes up for you guys. Any other messages for group 1? Okay. So we have Mechanic, the Rebel, and the Past. There's those. The Rebel says you are a trailblazer that is meant to see things differently and set a new path for others. Your rebellious spirit makes you a great system buster to teach others that there is a better way. An old belief about money could be preventing you from getting ahead. So tapping into this energy, you guys are really being called to rebel against the system or rebel against more traditional methods of getting money. And you guys are being called to kind of create a whole new lane, which is kind of like, you know, that carries a lot of weight with it. Then we have the past. Something from the past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished product. Look to those past to understand the future as a lesson, the experience, or an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something that you did in the past. So maybe there's like, you know, a dormant kind of project that you're being called to kind of get back into, or maybe there's something that you used to invest your time in, but maybe something happened and you just kind of got distracted. You started to do other things and the universe is kind of calling you back into that. And then we have Mechanic. This one says mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, repair, technician. You have the ability to easily fix your finances, but there may be a sacrifice that is needed. So some of you guys are being called to do some sort of hands-on work. Maybe you're really good at DIY. You're being called to, you know, tap into that. And some of you guys are just, you know, like it said, mend what needs to be mended. Some of you guys kind of let go of something, and that's why the past card was there at some point. And the universe is asking you to, okay, it's time to pick yourself up and tap back into that dream that you had before. Yeah, we have the Star in reverse. First card that came out for you guys. So that's definitely an indication that there is a dream or some sort of wish fulfillment that you had given up on at some point. Maybe you thought, okay, you know what, maybe I'm not even talented. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe it's just not my path, or I need to make money. We have the Lovers card. Maybe you got distracted by a relationship. We have the Ten of Wands, the Star, and the Lovers. So this is a new start. This is a new chance. Some of you guys may have gotten out of a relationship soon or given up on a situationship, relationship, whatever. And now the universe is calling you to be a rebel and to start completely new. Like, this is a whole path of self-discovery that it's been for you up until this point to figure out who you are again. Because a lot of times when you get in relationships, your lives start to blend together, and by the end of it, if you don't end up with that person forever, you do have to go on a path of self-discovery, like 9 times out of 10. It's very hard for people to maintain their own identity completely once they're wrapped up in another person. So I feel like some of that may have happened for some of you. And with that Lovers card, the universe is like, yeah, that had a heavy impact on you and it got you distracted. And it's almost like setting aside a dream for someone. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely some guilt surrounding this. Some of you guys don't even want to invest in this because it would require some healing. It would require some healing. It would require you to admit what really happened and to like, yeah, I just feel like guilt and shame with that. Like, I can't believe I let go of my dream for another person, or I can't believe I allowed other people or even my shadow side to convince me that I wouldn't be successful or that I couldn't do it. Like, there's just this energy of having a bad taste in your mouth, not wanting to. Oh my goodness, I have a thing like this. Like, there's this song that I was listening to on repeat and I heard someone else playing it, like someone that anyways, I heard it being played somewhere and I cannot listen to that song anymore because it's like, yeah, I used to love that song, but the fact that they like that song, no, like, I can't do it. So it's kind of like that kind of thing where it's like you had so much passion and love for this dream and you really wanted to be on this path, but after you got distracted by them, that whole situation just made you feel like, I can't do this anymore. Like, yeah. And that has to be repaired, you guys. We got the Four of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like a divine masculine or someone, whoever was the King of Cups in the situation, whether that's yourself, whether that's another person, definitely influenced you kind of putting your dreams to bed. Let me actually pull from here. Yeah, through whatever experience it was, whether it was you giving up on yourself, whether it was someone else distracting you, whatever it was, you have the power to completely transform the situation and you are being given another shot. Don't feel like, oh, I'm too old, or I can't do this anymore. I don't even remember. I'm not as good anymore. All of that will be worked through. We have the Empress, the Three of Air, and the Seven of Earth. The Empress: lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So you do have to take care of yourself emotionally to want to get back into this. Maybe you've just, you know, gotten comfortable at a job and you want a different job. You know, it's not something to do with entertainment, but you just want something else for yourself. You want to do something else, but you've gotten so wrapped up in this job and they've treated you like garbage to the point where you don't even feel like, you know, any sort of future employer will see your value. Like, you've really allowed this job to convince you that you can't get any other job, that you're not a worthy employee, that you don't bring anything to the table. And the universe is really asking you to burst through all those self-limiting beliefs, regardless if someone else put it on you or you put it on yourself. It still has to be demolished so that you guys can move forward, because you have a lot of potential. Seven of Earth: seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Yeah, the universe is like, all those things that you're worried about, like, I will put you in, you know, I'll connect you where you need to be. So say you want to be an actor, the universe is like, I will, you know, give you the perfect opportunity. I'll lead you to improv classes, or I'll lead you to this sort of opportunity where you can get back in, you know. Don't worry about the opportunities. Don't worry about, you know, feeling like time has run out or you can't do this anymore, because that is not true. That's a self-limiting belief for sure. And then we have the Three of Air: great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. So group one, your reading was so spot on, synchronistic. If you chose group one and this didn't resonate, this honestly wasn't your message. Pick a different pile. Then I kind of doubt you would have stuck with it this far. But very specific message that I'm getting from pile one is what I'm saying. Some of you guys need to take the time to heal. Some of you guys need to get back in the saddle and just start again and allow the universe to kind of surprise you. And that's what I'm seeing, you guys. Check me out in Etsy in the description below, where you can get your own private personal tarot reading. I don't do payment through Instagram DM. Be aware of fake accounts. I'll never DM you first or follow you, anything like that. My ONLY Insta is below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, pick a cards, and so much more on there. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 2 with the purplish brownstone. Let's get right into it. Finances, career, money. What's going on for the next 2 weeks for you guys? So the first card we have that was under your stone is independent. Independent. Okay. If you're not self-employed, it may be the time to have an entrepreneurial mindset. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. So you're being asked to tap into your entrepreneurial mindset, to really depend on yourself, to tap into your creative ideas, to tap into how you can end up working, for yourself, not under someone else. I just heard, okay, so I'm tapping into a group also who, you guys have a hard time being bossed around, and you've experienced job after job after job, and it hasn't worked out because you don't like having a manager, and the universe is saying, all right, I'm gonna work with you. Let's create a different reality where you're in business for yourself. So we have media, motivator, and a halt. This is interesting. Motivator. This one says, there is a skill that you possess that needs to be shared with the world. Consider a career in coaching, speaking, lobbying, activism, or mentoring. You may be in need of motivation yourself or needing inspiration. So some of you guys just need to be inspired. Maybe create a Pinterest board of the life you want to live and then work backwards. Like, okay, this is where I want to be. This is how much money I need to have to live out my perfect dream lifestyle. Now let me work backwards and say, okay, what are all the different ways that I can get there? Like, what are the things that I'm interested in? What is the universe kind of leading me to, etc. Media. Step into the spotlight and get seen. Don't allow your talent to go unnoticed. A career in television, radio, magazine, or any mass media job might be perfect for you. It might be time to get more publicity if you want to increase your finances. So you guys, some of you guys need to work on advertising yourself. You can go through Google AdSense if you have like an ad that you can run that, like, so maybe you have a book or a product that you sell. You can go through Google AdSense and you can pay them to like circulate your stuff. You can also go on Fiverr, Fiver, just to kind of plug you to some resources if you have something you want to sell, and they will advertise for you. You just have to look up different services and things like that. I've never used either of those, to be honest, so I don't know exactly how it works to give you that kind of thing, but you can just look that stuff up online. But I do know that those are ways that you can advertise something if you have like a product. So you guys, it's time to get your coins up. It's time to get your independent on. So we have a halt. Money has come to a complete halt, or money is slow coming in. Don't borrow more than you can repay. Debt might be piling up. So you guys may be spending more than is coming in, and the universe is like, okay, it's time to leverage some of your talents. Time to leverage some of your talents so that you can make some more money, grow as a person, build a business, further your life purpose. Oh, and you guys got options, and that's a part of the reason, that's something that's kind of stressing you right now. We got the 7 of Cups in the World in reverse that just came out. So you guys know that there's different potential things that you could invest in. There's other things that you can do. You know that. But there's an energy of being kind of overwhelmed by the amount of options that you have and not picking anything. And the universe is telling you, start where you are, work with what you have. Also, some of you guys have a fear that, things are out of your control, or some of you guys have a fear that people won't like you. We have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. There's a lot of paranoia associated with this energy. Like, a lot of you guys feel like, oh, okay, I'm tapping into some of you guys who may have a secret that you don't want to come out, so you don't want to be in the public eye because you don't want people prying all up in your business. We got the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands. So the universe is telling you to put to bed all burdens, cast all of your burdens onto the universe, because, honestly, that may be true. You may have some secrets that you don't want to get out, but the universe is willing to work with you guys. We got the 7 of Swords. That's definitely a big self-sabotaging energy. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So there's actually the possibility and potential for some huge growth here. I just heard 20,000. That's such a specific number. I don't know what that 20,000 is about, honestly. Like 20,000, what is that? Your first success, I just heard. So your first project is bringing in 20K. So depending on, you know, how you view money or how much money that you may have, maybe that's a small goal for you guys, but for a lot of you, that's going to be a pretty big chunk, I feel. And the universe is like, you have the potential to really cash in on this. Don't hold yourself back. That Seven of Swords, I'm telling you, is just like a big self-sabotaging dark cloud over you guys. We have the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. So I will say you are going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be in that Queen of Swords energy. Don't neglect how it is that you feel. Don't ignore what, you know, your fears are. You still want to be aware of how it is you're feeling so that you can combat that with reason and logic to work through the fears. But I will say, you guys, you're going to have to be really strong, that the universe is backing you up. The Six of Wands is having some sort of an advantage. So there is no one that has that special sauce that you do, period. There is no one that has that. Wow, you guys, this is like the universe like really taking care of you. We have let go of guilt. That's an interesting energy. So for some of you, maybe you don't want to leave the people you know in the dust. Maybe you want to take care of your family, or you want to take care of people, and you know, you don't want to leave your job because they need you. You've kind of created like a work family there. If they're really, I don't know why I just thought about that, but if they're really there for you, they will be there for you even when you don't work there. Like I remember I was in a relationship with someone, and one of my friends became really good friends with my ex, and after me and my ex broke up, that friend ended up not wanting to be my friend anymore. So cut to today, they don't even speak. I don't even think, they may have hung out like once, but it's like, you know, if people genuinely have a connection, you know, that's not going to fade away. So it's better that, you know, you leave and know who's really with you through everything, not just people you're trauma bonding with through the experience of a sucky work environment, you know? Like if you're truly friends, they will be your friends no matter what. So we have word of abundance and let go of guilt. There's those. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving, optimistic term, and that is what you will attract to yourself and others. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or that you haven't done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself from them. So yeah, you guys, let go of any fears that you have, let go of any guilt, any self-sabotaging, you know, beliefs that you have, because you guys are destined for greatness, and that's just on period. And the universe is really wanting you to tap into that, and you're going to have massive success. I really feel it for your group, a very confident energy. So yeah, that was your group. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. That's the only place I do readings through for your protection. Be aware of fake accounts. My only Instagram is linked directly below. I'll never DM you. I'll never follow you asking you if you need a read or anything like that, okay? My only Insta, like I said, is below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and so much more on there. And yeah, group 2, that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the Yellowstone. Let's get right into it, okay? What is going on in career, finance, and money for you guys over the next 2 weeks? So the first card we have that was under your stone is sport. Motorsport. Put that thing in sport. Shorty back. Pop it like a cork. Sorry. You're being asked to have more fun and focus on being a team player. You could be great in any sports career or field of health and fitness. Improve your finances by considering working as a team or doing collaborations. So some of you guys, you're working on your own personal project and you would benefit by teaming up with brands, or maybe you guys have like an aesthetic Instagram. It's time to start to reach out to these different companies. They're all over TikTok. There's like these different companies that you can work with that will link you with brands, and you can do like little campaigns for them and everything. Is super cool. But yeah, even a career in health and fitness came up with that too. We have angelic help, explorer, and unstable. Here's those. Unstable says, there has been a lot of ups and downs with your finances, money coming in fast and going out just as quickly, fast changes regarding money or unexpected turn of finances. So you guys are really being called to build your stability right now. Things are unstable or inconsistent, and the universe is really asking you to address that this week so we can build that stability, get back in a better place so something can't happen and really kind of rack you. We have angelic help. This is the time to trust in the universe and know that you'll be provided for. This is a career or blessing lining up for you, so stay positive and believe. Pay attention to the signs your angels send you during this time. Beautiful. So the universe is supporting you. The universe is helping you guys. And then we have explorer. Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That is where the magic lies. So tapping into this energy, you guys, you're being called to like grow and expand, explore, work with other people. The universe will help you get opportunities as well. So don't be afraid to reach out to brands and see like, you know, if there's anything that they can do for you, or reach out to other people doing what you do, finding a mentor. If there's like a smaller, you know, reaching out to other micro influencers or people who have small platforms can really help you. Like if you, say you want to be a blogger, I don't know. There's plenty of different, you know, blog follow chains you can find on Twitter. Not so you can get followers, but so you can specifically follow other people who are in the same field that you're in, who are also blogging, etc. Yeah, I see an energy of needing to work smarter, not harder. So you guys have been working alone for a good amount of time, and the universe is saying, okay, it's time for expansion. It's time for you to get working with other people, make a power move. That power move is going to come through collaborating with like-minded people, people who are on the same wave as you, people also doing what you want to do. Yeah, with that magician, for sure. Yeah, you can't do it all alone anymore. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So I think you guys know this. I think you guys can't, like, you know that the universe has been kind of pushing you to work with other people, kind of pushing you to expand and grow. I feel like you guys already feel that as well. Ooh. So it's definitely not going to flop. We got the Hangman, Justice, and the Magician. It's only right. It is time. You may not see your value. The thing about it is, it's like a first impression. When you meet people, inspiring people, or when you know, just first meet someone, you will more likely be excited and proud about working with them, etc., because you don't know them. You don't have anything to compare it to. You just see like all of their potential and you're like, wow, this person's great. I want to team up with them, or I, you know, even not to do with finances, I want to be in a relationship with them. Like, they seem like a good person to kind of team up with. So for you guys, because you've seen like every little bit of the progress you've made, like because this is like everyday life for you, it doesn't really have that wow factor anymore. Like, you don't have that wow factor on yourself where you're like really impressed by the advances that you've made and the, you know, the things that you may like look at your path and be like, wow, I've overcome so much. But like seeing the true value and the potential you guys have, I feel like it's kind of faded away at this point for you guys. So the universe is saying, listen, it is time. That justice energy is like, okay, it's time to get up to that next level, you guys. You were never supposed to stay here forever. It's time to level up. Hangman, it's going to take some surrender. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable. And it's new. New energy is always a bit uncomfortable in some ways. And then we have the Magician. So that's about creating the opportunity. So you will have to reach out. You will have to, you know, be in this weird kind of limbo phase where you're trying to connect with, you know, people until you can kind of get a hit. But it's going to turn out to be worth your time. Work smarter, not harder. Six of Wands in reverse. Is that Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. All about working smarter, not harder. Not by yourself. And then we have the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys are really wanting to attach to the current finance, like the current way that you make money, or whatever way that you bring in abundance for yourself. A lot of you guys are like really attached to that. You don't really want to go outside of that too much. Like, you've gotten used to the struggles that come along with whatever you do. You've gotten a routine down, and it's like finally you get a routine, and now you're being called to, you know, do something else. What are the messages for group 3? Okay. So we have savings and take a divinely guided chance. There's those. Saving says, as you consistently save for the future, your future is saved. You do yourself a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. So in order to feel better about where you are, you're going to have to build a savings so you can have that safety net to say, okay, you know what, I have enough, you know, stuff stacked up. So say you were a blogger, I have enough, you know, blog posts stacked up where I can spend some time kind of expanding and growing. You know, if you guys are in this space where it's like, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, you're not giving yourself enough of creative time to kind of branch out. And then we have take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And as you're ready to follow divine guidance, go into new territories. As you leave behind which is comfortable and familiar, you no longer hold yourself back from new and more meaningful opportunities. So it's really about growth and expansion for you guys. Taking a divinely guided chance, that's trusting the universe. We have angelic help, so some of you guys just are really doubtful that you're ready, but I'm getting this message that you are ready. So it's not really up to you to decide whether or not you're ready. The universe is saying you are ready, just go for it, and I'll show you that you're ready. We have a light in the unexpected, fierce serenity, and fearless expression. Yeah, don't hold yourself back. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't try to be perfect for someone else. Be the perfect version of you, and you will attract the perfect opportunities and versions of other people for you, towards you. So this is about being authentic. Light in the unexpected is also about, you know, kind of seeing things that weren't there before, but it's like all of a sudden there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that's what the universe is promising for you guys. Fierce serenity is choosing peace. Regardless of the situation, regardless if things look a certain kind of way, things look like they're not going to work out, things look, you know, highly unlikely. This is about saying, I am choosing to be serene about the situation. I'm choosing not to be stressed out about the situation, period. And yeah, you guys, that was your message. Check me out on Etsy in the description below. That's where I do personal private tarot readings. That's the only place I do readings through. Be aware of fake Instagram accounts. I'll never DM you or anything like that. You don't even have to ask if it's me because my only Insta is linked directly below. That's how it'll always be. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and all sorts of stuff on there. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the greenstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in finance, money, career for you guys over the next 2 weeks? So the first card we have that was under your stone is growth. This one says, expect good news in money matters, a raise or a job offer. Money will soon start flowing to you and your business. Promising opportunities are awaiting. So you guys got a pretty positive message just right out the gate. So let's see what else we get. Any other messages for group 4? Thank you. So we have stability, rider, and caution. All right, there's those. Stability says your financial future promises to be stable and prosperous. Take control of your finances to create stability in your life. Excellent time to take action on any money-related ventures. So you guys, you're being called to grow. You're being called to shift into growth, to commit to growth, to allow yourself to grow financially. And I see you guys walking into some stability. Now, I will say we have this caution card, so let's see what this is about. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend and on wants instead of needs, and more going out than coming in. So you guys, as you kind of get this prosperity and this incoming growth and you're finally starting to save, that's when you're being tempted the most to say, well, I got the, you know, XYZ in the bank. I might as well just, you know, spend a couple $100 on a bag. And the universe is like, how about we not do that? Regardless of that good sale they got this weekend, how about we hold ourselves back? Because tapping in, it's like the temptation rises as you guys get more money. Like as your bank account rises, like the more you're looking at it like, dang, that is a lot though. Like, and the universe is like, maybe you want to get a separate bank. I literally had to do that myself. Like, get a separate bank that you can put your coin in, so you're not like so tempted to spend the money. Like, make it so you can't even look at it. And then we have writer. Your words have the power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could be for you. Use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. Interesting. So maybe you guys want to work with some Grabovoi numbers. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, look them up. But maybe you guys want to start getting into that, like, you know, start writing some numbers and doing some visualizing for it. Otherwise, making a vision board can also help you, because just as much as you can look at your bank account and look at the number in it, having like a vision board of the stuff that you know you can only get if you get to a certain amount of money can also equally motivate you to not spend your money. You know, you don't need that seafood boil, okay? Them crab licks, like, you gotta hold off, you guys. You're building and you're doing a great job building. Ooh. The Magician and the Seven of Swords as I cut the deck. The Magician is all about manifesting new money, building, really finally succeeding. That Seven of Swords energy though is all about self-sabotage. Self-sabotaging and finessing yourself out of everything that you built for yourself. So, you know, even though you guys are growing and you're finally, you know, finding a sense of stability and peace, you don't want to, you don't want to ruin it. Squander all of it. Gotta keep saving, gotta keep saving. There's just a lot of temptation, I feel, for you guys. Also, I'm getting an energy of kind of feeling alone, but honestly, I feel like you're having that response for a reason. I would say just be careful with your words, group 4, because this is what I see. We got the Two of Swords in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. So you're not thinking as much or considering people's feelings as much. I see you guys saying, I'm the only one who got me here. Nobody got me here but me. I worked so hard to get where I am. I'm not going to take any, you know, haphazard advice from anyone, you know, or I'm not going to... I don't have time to hang out with you. Like, I see you guys being a little bit aggressive, or people are taking what you're saying as a little mean because you're being insensitive to other people's situations. Like, just however long ago you were in that exact situation. Imagine having a friend that started to glow up or level up and all of a sudden they started to talk to you away. You know, that's not okay. So make sure you're being mindful of your words, because I feel people kind of taking it like you've changed, you've switched up, or you're a little mean, you know? And it's within, like, it makes sense because you've worked so hard to get where you are, but I would say just not be mean. Now, if you genuinely feel like you need to cut someone else or cut someone out, go ahead and do that. Because we do have the Lovers card here, so that lets me know the universe is connecting you with people who are on that same wave, people who are business-minded, or people who are also trying to grow, develop, and evolve just like you are. So, like I said, I don't feel like it's wrong for you to cut people out. If you feel like your vibrations just don't, you know, mesh nowadays, but don't be mean about it, abrasive about it. Be mindful of your words, because karma will say, you thought you had abundance, and come for your neck. So anyways, let me see what we got. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Some sort of temptation, and I feel like, honestly, I don't feel like you're gonna be like MC Hammer. I don't see you completely finessing yourself out of all your abundance, but this is definitely a blunder. That King of Pentacles in reverse and then the Ten of Swords, that's definitely an energy of falling prey to some sort of big purchase that really puts you, like, sets you back. And it's like all of that work you've done, you know, and it's kind of like, for what? Because you ended up buying something or falling prey to something, like eating out too much, or, you know, doing, you know, just some sort of mistake here. We got the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. So I see you guys have a lot of favor. I feel like you guys have worked really hard to get where you are, which is why you may be coming off as a little abrasive, insensitive, aggressive, because you're like, I'm a little hardened now. Yeah, I've had to work my butt off. So like I said, I understand. I resonate with this energy. I understand it. I've been here. But it's a conscious effort, you know? You have to make a conscious effort not to, you know, be that way. We have dreams of abundance. Like, I just feel like you guys are rolling in the dough. And then we have a let go of guilt. So there's a mix here. Man, I don't even know. There's a mix here. Because some of you guys, the universe is saying, you know, it's a mix. The universe wants you to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've made and for being harsh to people. Like, don't just hang on to that forever, but moving forward just to be better. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or that you haven't done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So don't bully yourself, you know, because of, you know, what you've been through. Let go of it, but forgive yourself from it. You know, have a conversation with yourself from it. How can we do things better if we're in a situation like this in the future? That kind of thing. And then dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self is giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your dreams into reality. Bliss is worth creating from. What does your soul say? So all signs are leading you to continue to grow, to continue to reach success. Don't feel guilty that you're reaching success versus other people either. We have prosperities. Sisters are happiness and joy, and accept and receive. So allow people to help you. You don't have to do everything by yourself. It can be hard. It can be hard to allow people to help you, but it's universal law. You have to give in order to receive, and vice versa. You have to be a gracious receiver in order to, you know, continue that flow of abundance. So make sure when the universe comes in with someone who can help you or with something that can help you, you're not saying, no, that's too much, or no, that's fine, I'll just do it this way, or whatever. Make sure you're being completely open to what comes to you. But yeah, you guys, what do your soul say? What does your soul say? Continue to be authentic and continue on the path that you're on. I feel like you guys are on a really good path, group 4. And that was your message. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. I don't do payment through Instagram DM. Make sure you're aware of fake accounts. I'll never DM you first or anything like that. You don't even have to ask me. It's not me. My only Insta is below. So whatever account comes up, don't even let me know because I don't care. I can't care about it anymore. Like, people are freaking nuts out here, okay? Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check me out on Patreon as well. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and so much more. And that was your pile, you guys. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.